under the hat. Yes, you're not seeing things. It's me, Bellboy. And, well, it's been a very long time, hasn't it? A year, to be frank. Well, if you haven't noticed already, I might look a bit older. I might sound a bit older. I think, finally the puberty's struck, and my balls seem to have dropped. But that's a different kettle of fish. Well, it's unbelievable, actually. The last time I was on Under the Hat was with Sydney, and we were giving you the lowdown on the Wrestlemania 28 pay-per-view. It was actually a damn good pay-per-view, and I was proud to be at it. Unfortunately, this is not the same way this year, but it is for Sid. Sid's over there in New York right now, and together combined, I might add, just before I get started on the WrestleMania 29 card, Sid and I, all going well, next year we'll both be there for the 30th XXX edition of WrestleMania, but that will make it 10 WrestleManias straight that one of us have actually been in attendance. Myself being there when Sid wasn't there for 26 and 27, and Sid's there for now 29, which is great. I'm so chuffed for him. He's over there, and it's going to be great. I'll be there in spirit, just like you were for 26 and 27. So basically, we'll go on to the pay-per-view at hand, because that's what we all want to hear about. As we haven't actually discussed things in a while, I want to actually say, first of all, I was a little bit disappointed about the build originally, and I just say originally for this pay-per-view, because now I actually think it's pretty damn good. I didn't like the thing about Cena and Rock fighting again when it's billed once in a lifetime last year. That was a complete no-no in my book, and I'm sure in a lot of yours as well, but nevertheless, that was the situation, and if it's such a money-maker, then, why the hell not? I thought I'd start, maybe talking about Cena Rock first, and then go on to other matches later. To be fair, I can see Cena and Rock having a mutual respect thing at the end, and I don't think how that's going to go down with the New York City crowd, with any crowd, to be fair. So I don't know whether or not it's going to be a Cena heel turn. I very much doubt it, but I don't know. I like to think that that there'll be some kind of twist at the end. Even though I'm pretty damn certain Cena's going to win, that's my prediction, and I'm sure Sid would agree with me. It'd probably be a Cena victory. My prediction is Cena is going to get the win, and more than likely the title. So that's the one for that. So I'm not going to be too happy, but that's the way it goes. Right, now I'm going to go to the lower bit of the card now. I thought I'd start with a high one, and I'll go to the other side of it. Now you got Fandango, the new guy in WWE, who's hasn't wrestled yet, and we're hopefully going to actually get to see him this time at WrestleMania. And he's going against one of the best ever in Chris Jericho. I mean, if you're going to go into WrestleMania in your debut match, you're going to want to go into somewhere with someone that can make you look that good. And I'm sure Fandango's a good wrestler. I mean, I've heard that he's a good athlete, and he's got a lot going for him. But Chris Jericho, what more can you want at WrestleMania than to go up against Chris Jericho? Yeah, I can see Fandango getting the win. I don't think a loss would hurt Jericho. He's basically coming back now just to put people over and make a good match out of whatever situation he gets involved with, which is in a way a shame, but in a way good, and I respect him for doing that. So I'm going to go for Fandango in that one, and probably to kick off, or very near the start of the card, that one. Right, well, I've kind of skipped the Intercontinental title match, by the way, because that's going to be on the pre-show, so it's a bit unfortunate that the Intercontinental title is on the pre-show, but nevertheless, I can't go really enough time to talk about that if it's on the pre-show. So, but if you want a quick prediction on that one, I'm going to go for Miz, new Intercontinental Champion. Right, Ryback, Mark Henry. Now this is going to be short, but I think sweet, or strong, maybe I should say. Yeah, Ryback all the way for me in this one. I don't think anybody's got any doubt in that. I think Mark Henry's going to be a good opponent for him, but I don't really see anything happening that's going to surprise me in this match. It's going to be irresistible force meets an immovable object, like God rest his soul, Guru Monsoon used to say, and Ryback, I would say. Shell shock, that's what I want to see in that one. As long as Ryback gets a shell shock on Mark Henry, I'll be happy. I'd say let's go on to the Tag Team Championship match, because I think Ziggler is a possibility. If his match is on before the World Heavyweight Championship match, I'd say there's a chance that Ziggler may cash in on the winner of the World Heavyweight Championship, but I don't know about that. I don't think it's going to happen, but nevertheless, let's go to the Tag Team Championship, which I don't think he's going to win anyway. I think Hell No are going to win it, Team Hell No, but I think, yeah, Kane and Daniel Bryan, they got a lot of heat. Yes, you know they do, and I think yeah, they're well over. So I think yeah, I don't see why they would stop that, and I don't think there's going to be any breakup of Big E and Dolph and AJ. I think they just get along with it, and hopefully Ziggler will cash in the briefcase later on in the night, even though I can't see it happening. So yeah, I'll go with Hell No there, and that's why don't we go on straight to the World Heavyweight Championship, as we're talking sort of about it at the moment. Alberto Del Rio. I don't know if he's getting as over as everyone wants him to as a face. I think the WWE are trying to do it, but I don't know if it's working that well. I think the New York City crowd are going to be maybe more behind Swagger than they are Alberto Del Rio, but we'll have to see about that one. And it's a shame we're not going to be there to see it in person, but that's another story. And I think I'm going to go with Swagger on this one. I think Del Rio's title reign hasn't exactly been interesting. I think Swagger would capitalise more with the belt right now. So yeah, let's go with that. And now we got Shield versus Big Show, Randy Orton, Sheamus. Everyone wants Randy Orton to turn heel, me included, but I don't think it's going to happen right now. I don't think that it feels right. I think it's just too sort of predictable in a way, even though this card is very predictable to many people. I think Shield has to win this. They got a great team. I think they will win it. I think Randy Orton's going to be possibly the one to be the weak link in the side, which could lead to a heel turn, which I think will lead to a heel turn. And I think it's a matter of time before he turns heel, but I don't think he'll do it in this match. But I think the seeds were planted in this match for him to eventually turn heel. But let's just get to the point attacked. Yeah, Shield for the victory. And then we got the fill-in match, which is the 8-man or the 8-man and woman tag match. The Funkadactyls, I think, will win this one. The Funkadactyls, it would be a nice toilet break for many people, or get a beverage or something to eat. This will be more of just an entertaining match, which is a shame because Rhodes Scholars, they've got a lot of potential, and I think Cody Rhodes especially could be in a more high-profile match. But nevertheless, maybe next year. Right now we get on to the, what I'm calling it. Yeah, the voice may have changed, but the mannerisms hasn't. And the nookie crookie, yes indeed, yeah, the nookie crookie may sound more rugged and more old, but yeah, that's the way I slice it now. And let's get on to the nookie crookie. We'll save the best till last, so I'm going to go straight on to Undertaker and CM Punk right now. Undertaker, CM Punk, I think everybody knows what the outcome of this one is. 21-0, damn right it is. The build's been great. I mean, very controversial, I might admit, but they have to capitalise on these sort of situations. And I'm sure they're not doing any disrespect to Paul Bearer, and Paul Bearer knows what the WWE was like and what it is and what it always will be. They have to capitalise on these things. They're entertainment at the end of the day. Anyone who takes it offensively, they have to sort of think, well, why am I a wrestling fan then? This is it. This is what wrestling is. They have to capitalise on this. If it happened to me, I wouldn't mind. So, you know what I mean? I think it's going to be a good match. I don't know how good Taker can go. We haven't really seen him in the ring very much. We've seen that little bit of a punch-up that he had on Raw with Punk, but apart from that, nothing. So I think hopefully it will go maybe 15-20 minutes. It's not going to be one of the best Taker matches at WrestleMania, but I think it will be a good enough match for people to think, yeah, that was okay. I'm glad he was there. But hopefully he saves the best for 30. Anyway, on to what I think, in my opinion, I'm going to be edge of the seat material. You know what a big Triple H mark I am. Pretty much as big as Kelly Kelly. Well, maybe even a little bit more. But I think This is the one that I'm going to be thinking when I want to be there. This is the one that I thought, if Triple H loses, I'm going to be so gutted that I wasn't there. I've been to the last 8 WrestleManias. I'm sitting this one out. I will definitely be there next year. I want to see his last match next year, not this year. So I am fingers crossed, everything crossed, you know, for Triple H to win this one. And I am kind of confident, but also I'm a little bit nervous about it as well. I will be on the edge of my seat for this one, more than any other matches on the card by far. So it's going to be a bloody battle. I think it will be the match of the night. I think it's got potential to be the match of the night, possibly match of the year. Depends how they do it. Michaels is in Triple H's corner. Will DX get involved? Will Paul Heyman distract anybody? It's going to be very, very up in the air. I'm going for Triple H because I just think that when Michael said on Raw, the thing that swung it for me when he retired, and also when Flair retired, they looked across the ring and they saw someone that had respect for them, and was equally disappointed to end their career as they were to have their career ended. That is not the case here, and I believe that it won't be the case for Triple H. I think Triple H will have his last match against someone that respects him, and Brock Lesnar's not that guy. So Lesnar, I think you're going to get yours at WrestleMania. Hopefully, for Lesnar's sake, I don't want him to get like a beat that, you know, downgrades his character, because he is going to be 1 for 2 in his matches. So it needs to be something that makes him not look like he's going to lose his momentum. If Triple H is going to go over, Lesnar's still going to look strong. So I hope Triple H goes over, but Lesnar's still looking strong. That'll be the perfect ending for me. But that's pretty much it. I'm going with Triple H on that one. I hope you enjoy WrestleMania. Sid, you're the man. Keep up the dream. I know you will. And all the rest of the Living the Dream team out there, I'll be there in spirit. So will the rest of the guys that are watching it with me back home. I will be there next year for WrestleMania 30. You can count my bottom dollar on that one. I hope that all you viewers, you know, thank you for tuning in again. It's been a pleasure to be back on Under the Hat. I hope to have another one more frequent than this time next year, but you can definitely bet your bottom dollar that I will be back for WrestleMania 30 predictions, and hopefully a few more in between. So until then, I hope you like the new voice. I hope you like the new Bellboy. I hope you like the new Under the Hat. And I hope you like WrestleMania 29. And whatever goes on under the hat stays under the hat.